Okay, how's it going? We'll start just in a little bit. Let's give us a little bit more time here, all right? Okay, someone out there saying that I got an echo on me. Is that true? All right, almost ready. Party place, it might just be you, brother. Anyways, we'll be on right now. All right, let me see now. Let me just bring this over here. And yes, I believe so. I saw a flippity switch. And there we go. The switch is flipped. Real quick, guys. Hope you can't hear the fan in the background there. If you can, though, let me know, please. So today we are going to be talking about a few things, but first, Furski, why don't you say hello to the nice people?
Work, work.
All right, and our resident artist is joining us here. Splint, why don't you say hello?
I'm not here. I never was here.
And fresh from tackling whoever was in the cell block downstairs is Semi. Semi, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. You should probably go send a nurse for who's, downstairs. It's pretty messy.
Dear Lord.
A mop and bucket won't cut it this time. You'll need a shovel.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. All right, yes, something good to listen to. I'm glad we're here to fulfill that listening to. Yeah. Okay, so, well, let's face it, within the last couple of days, we've been hearing about the attack on Kiwi Farms. I mean, I'm sure you all have heard about it, right?
Oh no, what's that?
Semi.
All I've heard is the bits and pieces that have been mentioned in the server. So most of the crap that's going on, honestly, is semi-news to me.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
well,
semi-good, I guess.
Puns all around.
I mean, it's fun all around. From what I understand, it's all boiled down to, as Rogue once said a long time ago, it boiled down to somebody who can't back up off the damn computer, disconnect the router, go outside and touch some grass.
Okay, in all fairness, how do you expect them to share their moist, fucking hot roast beef logic to the world, you know?
Oh.
Don't look. Okay.
Hey, I was talking about a sandwich. Whatever fucking picture you just imagined wasn't what I was trying to indicate.
Sure it
Anyway,
Beef curtains, that is all.
yes,
Oh my god.
the Kiwi Farms is back up, folks. That is true. Now, Furski, what is it? Keffels? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Keffels, or as like the Ralph Mail says, as Queen Keffels.
Okay.
Never do that again.
So what happened? Andres is like, so what happened this time? Well, we're getting there. So apparently, Keffels, I guess they found Kiwi Farms, and it just totally blew their mind that there was a website that just people spoke without any filter. I take it, like, don't get me wrong. Nobody here, we're not here to poke fun at people. We're here to observe what's going on and talk about it. I'm going to say this.
That seems a bit disingenuous, by the way. We do poke fun at them, but it's all in good fun, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But basically, Andres, what's going on is that this Keffels person found Kiwi Farms. They didn't like what was on there, so they decided to DDoS attack. At least that's what I understand. It was DDoS.
Well, if I may explain it to our lovely viewers here, Keffels has been on the internet for quite a while. They never knew about Kiwi's existence, but Kiwi, as they do, has been following Keffels for, a long fucking time. And Kiwi being what Kiwi do, they document you, and they documented Keffels. Keffels, few years later, current day, like circa 2022, have found, Keffels found her own thread, found the docs, found, all the heinous shit that was being documented about her, or whether his, whatever fuck, inappropriate fucking behavior towards children and minors, and they're like, defamation! It's pretty much it.
Nothing like a spazzing gender blob to take down a site, am I right?
I mean,
Just kidding,
yeah.
don't attack us.
No, I'm going to say this real quick first. I'm going to say this. Folks, if we go dark tonight, you know why. And you know who did it. Just saying so.
Yeah, and if all else fails, remember, we have a backup, Patreon site called Orky Fans, and for only $5.99, you can see my pecker.
Hey, listen. I am not tolerating prostitution on this channel.
I am a legitimate businessman who happens to sell his wiener pics for $5.99 a month.
You just hate small business owners, kid? Is that how this is?
Hey, I'm not a small business owner. I'm a large business owner.
Oh, dear Lord, here we go again.
Wow.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Gentlemen,
Look at
ladies
that.
maybe too. I don't
Everybody in
know.
the chat's already like, they're gonna come for us. Well,
Oh, that is a poor choice of
if
words.
they come for us, what's gonna happen? They're gonna shut down the stream. That's about it. And then
Okay, when you said
talking
come for us,
about-
that is a very bad choice of words, my guy. Just want to say that again. Come.
Look, I've read some of this stuff here, okay? And so I
Have
don't
you?
want to show it too much because, whenever I show the Kiwi Farm, I feel like my audience loses IQ points. But
Well, that's because you're talking about a sentient meat hole, kid. I mean,
I've read some of the stuff here, folks, and let me just say this. When there's proof that you've been grooming children, that's just wrong. Why?
I mean, if I may, Keffels is not, grooming children sexually. They're grooming them to think that they're trans, and they're essentially selling illegal chemicals like the homemade like HRT, like from bathwater with the help of a known pedophile.
Isn't that illicit or dubiously legal crap? Isn't that really bad for you to take?
Yes,
Oh
You
yeah,
know what?
full on,
yes,
and
it
they're
is. It
like
can.
sending it to.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It can totally traumatize and stunt the child's natural growth. It's bad.
Yeah, I would imagine so, because that.
Actually, in some states, it's not just bad; it's illegal.
Yeah, I would have hoped so. God fucking damn it. And the people who legitimately have that problem, they wonder why people are getting their backs up within the last like year or so.
So, Kit, real quick, can you stream this in the recording booth?
Oh, the
Yeah. Like, I'm watching the stream, and I'm super delayed seeing all these pics.
there you go, there you go, there you go.
Thanks, buddy.
You know,
You're all right.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. I don't have. I'm not one of these biased motherfuckers. I don't have a problem with trans people, with anybody. You know, be yourself, whatever you feel. If you feel like you're a basketball, be a basketball. You know, it's whatever. You know, but when you turn around and start forcing that down other people, forcing it on other people, that's when it becomes a problem. I mean, everybody's their own human being. You do whatever you want, be whatever you want, say whatever you want. I mean, what the hell, you know? You're your own individual. But don't turn around and start trying to force other people to share your view. If somebody shares your view, that's great. But don't force it, man. That's just.
Yeah.
I mean, you know who? I mean, there's so many historical examples of people who try to force their beliefs down other people's throats, and look what happens.
Like Hitler. No one's going to say it, but I am. You know?
Not
Honestly,
just Hitler,
bro.
Stalin, the guy in charge of Stalin from the original fucking.
Literally, you could throw a lawn dart at any dictator throughout history.
Yeah.
If Call of Duty has ever taught me anything during World War II, Hitler bad. Stalin, okay.
You know, and
But
if
speaking of basketballs, though, you know, you say they can identify as any basketball they want. You know, there's like 76 of those motherfuckers now, right?
probably, dude, there's people out there that identify as an attack chopper. I heard about this one guy that identified as the Glock. I mean,
Are you sure that wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me. Glock, please.
Pull my
sponsor me.
trigger, baby.
No, it wasn't me. Glock, please sponsor me. Give me free stuff.
Yeah, we could even have a slogan: pull Kit's trigger, baby. Smooth as silk.
Dear Lord.
They'll kill your ilk. Oh wait, that's too
Now,
soon.
look,
Glock.
if for some reason Keffels or any of their people or any of their followers are listening, we're not poking fun at you by no means. But people out there need to understand what you're doing, and what you're doing is messed up. And attacking
No,
a
fuck that.
website.
I'm gonna take jabs.
Oh, good thing I scrolled away from that.
Yeah, there
Ooh.
are like pictures that are very unsavory.
Yeah, it wasn't showing anything anyways, but there's a lot of stuff here that's I don't want to read it out to you folks, but there's a lot of stuff here that's very it shows a lot. It shows the way this person thinks.
Very
Also,
not safe for work.
No.
Keffel-
The not safe for work pictures are you have to click on them, bro. They're not coming.
I
out.
know,
They're
but
not
her
for-
ideology isn't safe for
Oh
work.
yeah,
Like,
no, it isn't.
Yeah, on her ideology, if you didn't already know by reading her, or fucking, I want to stop calling Keffels a her because they don't deserve their fucking pronoun license.
why don't we just call it a Sarlacc pit?
Alright, the Sarlacc pit that is Keffels, like, is a confirmed commie. They are a misogynist commie. They became trans because they did the whole Christian shit of like, I can't get the girlfriend, so I become girlfriend. And
Can
they
we
constantly...
talk about, after you're done with this, can we talk about something I need to get off my chest once you're done with this, of course? Yeah.
Of course.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
Well-
just warning you, I'm about to go on a rant. Like, you know.
I mean, me too, buddy. This is like the kind of shit that literally makes me fucking livid.
Just
It's
do your
like-
thing. Just do your thing, and then I'll cover my thing, and then you can jump on, not my thing, but the thing I'm talking about. All right.
I mean, yeah, like, the whole reason, like, why Keffels, like, wants the Kiwi Farms down is because they know what they fucking did. They have documents on it. But what Keffels also, like, you know, is fucking, like, mad about is because they've been sending pizzas and have been making fake SWAT threats in their house, which honestly, swatting bad. Sending pizzas to somebody's hotel room, funny.
Yeah,
But
the whole,
that pretty much ends my my little
the
thing
whole
there.
swatting thing, that's some messed up shit, man.
All right,
Isn't that
these people,
Semi-go.
these people who are like wanting to act like they're transgender, transistor communists, it doesn't work because communism as a organization would view these like blue-haired, ominous land whales or like transistor fucking meat holes to camps. They're worshiping an ideology that wants to see them nothing more than dead.
That's right.
And that is the most despicable fucking way of putting it. And I understand that. But, like, the reason why you get away with all this shit and all this other fucking, you know, debauchery is the fact that you live in America. If you were anywhere else, your asses would be in prison, never allowed to transition, never allowed to exploit the government. They would just fucking kill you. And that concludes my rant. Thank you.
That's right. That's right. And that, you know, I saw pictures of this Keffels person putting out the whole, oh, I'm communist and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. Back in the old USSR, no, you'd be gulag food. In fact,
Get sent to Cannibal Island.
you wouldn't even be. You wouldn't even be there, man. You'd just be gone.
Yeah, what Splint said, you'd become Cannibal Island.
You know, she would thrive on that and become a Sarlacc pit. You understand that, right? They would throw children and women to this pit to satiate Keffel's hunger.
The gulags, Emily's asking gulag. The gulag was basically they were the Russians' version of camps. A lot back in the day, Stalin used to get real paranoid about this. The one time he got paranoid, he thought all the doctors were out to kill him. So he put all the doctors into gulags. They're basically death camp. Well, they're camps.
It varied from purpose to purpose. Some were literally just, you did a no-no and the government didn't like it, so you have to sit here for a year or more.
Yeah.
Others were basically just like, you're here, starvation diet. If you live, if you survive your sentence, great. If you don't, well, the state doesn't need you anyway.
Oh yeah, welcome to your totally probably not death camp. Enjoy your maybe stay.
Yeah. People like Keffels, though, realistically in that environment, they'd be one of the first ones turned into someone else's supper.
Well, you got to realize that they are pro-anti-government, and eventually they would get upset with the government they created. They're part of a fucking cog that is broken by default. Whenever they turn and turn, eventually, whatever they build is going to crack around them and die. Like, and I hate to say it like that, but they're doomed to fail. Actually, no, I don't hate saying that. I fucking love it.
Well, it's what the hell's the what the fuck is a term?
Oh my god. You see, it's shit like this. Like, Why? Okay, if this is
probably.
what you believe, that's fine. But why are you going out and like, ooh, you know, it's like I have hooked up with cis men without disclosing. The real crime is that they are so bad at sex. I exclusively date women now by choice. What?
That is some Chris Chan shit.
That is
Fuck
some
her.
Christian shit right there. Oh my god.
One day, Chris Chan's gonna break down Keffels' door, no matter where she's at, and Chris is gonna be like, "I hear you stole my bit. Now you get to poke my tits."
By the way, Film Nerd's here. Hey, Film. By the way, I mentioned the farms on another server, and someone said it was a harassment site linked to 3 suicides. Hey, you got proof of it? You should have told them, Film. You got proof of that?
Yeah, that's one of those, like, pics or it didn't happen type of deal.
Look, there's gonna be websites like this all the time. I bet you my ass I won't lose it. You take down the farm. If the farm ever gets truly taken down, you're gonna turn around and 3 more sites like it are gonna pop up. It's
100%.
It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end. I mean,
Yeah, no.
you know, Keffels is getting all ruffled about Kiwi. Go to 4chan. Go see what they talk about you on 4chan.
Oh, they're even worse,
yeah.
I imagine.
If Kiwi Farms goes down, 4chan will be there to take its place again. Like, people seem to forget that the Kiwi Farms is more tasteful than other places. If you don't count, like, Kegel's place, like the Onion Farms, which is, like, 100% more tame than anything. Because Kegel's generally a nice guy, unless you're Chris Chan. Then he's out to steal Sonichu from you.
Keffel is a Chris Chan without the soda chew.
That's hilarious.
That's a good one.
I had to say that in one breath.
Why would you admit that?
You just read this, right? You just read that. That's
Yes!
the Earth thing, dude. Oh my god, why?
Why would you? No, you fucking idiot! You just proved them right.
You see, and this is why Keffel's mad, because, like, everything that they made public that they wanted to sweep under the little cute rug behind their little wiggler icon. Like, yeah, Keffels, we know what you've done. You can't fucking hide your sins.
You know what Kiwi Farms
Yeah.
became here? Kiwi Farms became that fucking the Swedish shit from South Park. Ding ding dong, legalize. The troll trace of 3000.
Bro, Keffels is essentially the retarded kid in a wheelchair that tries to stop you from bullying him, and all you have to do is like, well, then stand up for yourself.
We can't fix the retarded, chat. We're sorry.
Can't fix their legs,
That
just like she can't fix herself.
I mean,
that one tweet.
that
That's-
one tweet alone will destroy half of your following.
It's
Yeah.
like, haha, I steal art, lol.
Oh God.
Nobody likes an art thief.
Oh look, they have a Discord. Wonder what goes on there.
Certainly.
Oh, you're talking about Catboy Ranch.
Oh
Yeah.
God, is that what it's called?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Furski.
You-
you go. What did you bring up, and tell us what you brought up?
Okay, so y'all motherfuckers already heard me at the start of the stream talking about how they were literally grooming minors with the HRT fake bathwater and shit.
No, I tuned that out. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, tune in.
Got ya.
Well, essentially, like, the thing is, sweet little Keffel Waffles ran a Discord server where they would flirt with, groom minors into taking their fucking bathwater treatments. And,
Never call Keffels that again. Not on this stream.
I won't. Fucking trust me. But the main issue here is these were fucking children. Like, these were kids being told that, oh yeah, this fucking bathwater that I just fucking Breaking Badded in my bathtub is totally safe to inject into your fucking veins. But not only
Oh.
that, like Keffels would also like be the type of person that would just be like, oh yeah, like totally, I'm going to like fucking send real life dog collars with like real names inscribed onto like the collars, and I'm gonna call them my Catboy Army.
That is incredibly fucking creepy.
Yeah, it is. And that's the horrible part. And that's the entire fucking thing about Catboy Ranch. Is like they would even like be flirting with like minors and stuff like that on Twitter under the handle of Catboy Ranch. So they had an entirely separate account for them going like meow at fucking literal children on Twitter being like, "Oh, I like your cat ears and everything." They literally like ran kind of something similar and akin to a cult on Catboy Ranch because these were literal children being like, "I still yet to get my Catboy Ranch collar in the mail from Keffels." And it's like
God.
Keffels would literally brag about they're like, "Oh, I got another minor like addicted to my fucking HRT bathwater, LOL. I'm so fucking quirky." Trans rights.
Yeah,
See,
something
this is-
about this makes me extremely, extremely angry. And
I
I
know
can't
why.
describe to you. I can't describe to you the level of like, fuck you. I feel for like Keffels right now. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is why me and Furski started this channel, guys. Because
Oh.
this kind of stuff needs to be looked at.
this
We
fucking
don't
gaping
want to
sarlacc
simplify.
pit shouldn't be able to suck children in and ruin their fucking lives. She pulls them in, spits them out, and they're going to be emotionally damaged for fucking years. And that is just deplorable and fucking awful. And I can't say fuck enough to this fucking degenerate. Fuck, fuckity, fuck. You, Keffels.
It's like when I watched the Mad at the Internet stream by like Joshua like Null Moon, who like is the owner and like the runner of Kiwi Farms, he sounded so upset and depressed when like he literally like found out that there are news outlets out in the world now like knowing that Kiwi is becoming a worldwide known thing now, and it sounded like it scared the fuck out of him because there was like a fucking woman on a news outlet being like, "Oh, sites like this shouldn't exist where like you can literally defame your enemies." Like I don't it's like this is what the left wants, and it's like I'm not into that politics fucking shit. But like that is horrible.
Oh, is that
how
the-
fucking mainstream Kiwi's gone.
Was that what the fuck was her name? Because I hadn't watched any videos about it. I'd seen them come up in my notifications, but Marjorie Taylor Greene or whatever. Didn't somebody claim
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Something
That was
like
the bit.
somebody claimed some fucking Kiwis tried to swat her or whatever. Also, by the way, kid, you might know this. Isn't swatting considered like attempted murder in some jurisdictions?
1,000 miners on HR. I love how they're. Oh god,
That's not a good thing.
Catboy Ranch.
But fucking fuck, God, English, please.
Fuck, tits,
Fucking-
asshole. Oh!
Splint was asking, isn't swatting in many jurisdictions highly illegal and counts as murder?
Attempted murder.
Well,
Attempted murder, yes.
Actually, it is considered, in some states, it's considered an act of terrorism.
Oh wow, that's even worse.
Because
'Cause,
you're causing harm on somebody.
You know, the Kiwi Farms generally doesn't let people who are just your average fucking Joe be covered. They have to have like a history of being a fucking nuisance.
Yeah.
And the fact that the mainstream media just covered this story, proves they didn't do any research or did the opposite and created false facts. Which,
Like
if
they
you
always
don't
do.
want, which is if you don't want to give power to the right, don't make fake news.
And in this case, it just ironically the farms do a better job than actual news outlets when it comes to research.
And that's
really,
why,
Welcome.
they want the news outlets gone.
that is just
Well,
let that sink in how fucking pathetic that is. This gaggle fuck of random spurgs does a better job at reporting actual like public nuisances and whatnot than the actual news does.
Well, you have to remember that's nowadays. It's not like back in the day where the news actually covered important stuff. But I'm not going to get into that. But what I have on screen right here is pretty messed up. I mean, look at this. The Catboy Ranch, as Furski was just talking about. They run a Discord server called Catboy Ranch along with a Twitter account. The server was apparently used for grooming minors. Members were called Catboys, while Serenity called himself, Sorrenti called himself the Rancher. Okay, if that doesn't sound, I swear. Okay, 316 in the chat right now. If that does not, if the Rancher and calling the minors Catboys, if that don't sound pedophilic, 316 if that sounds like pedo shit.
You know, the type of clown world we live in is this woman, Keffels, this Sarlacc pit, will be propped up like a fucking hero in the next couple of months. Or now.
No,
They'll call her a stunning and brave example of somebody fighting tyranny, when in reality, she's a communist cellulite, Asperger.
Look at this. He sent out callers to his quote-unquote favorite Catboys with tags on them that declared them his property. That is fucking pedo shit. Splint, tell me I'm wrong.
The mainstream media will say, "Oh, you're just jealous because she's stunning and brave."
You want to see
Which is absolutely fucking vomit-inducing.
Oh man, Logan threw a Benoit thing in there. Am I gonna start getting Benoit jokes over here? Fuck it, we'll do it live.
And raw.
Keffels needs to get beaten like Benoit beat his kids.
Oh my god,
Black and blue, baby.
Ugh, fucking A though.
I'm sorry you have to suffer this with us.
Ask
Jesus
yourself,
Christ.
why were they called Catboys and not Catmen? Well, you will see.
Oh god.
Yes, look at that, proudly, right there. Yes, I ran Catboy Ranch. You gonna tell me that is not some pedo shit?
In the few
Mission of fucking crime.
In the few clips I have seen, they are enough of a smug shit fuck that is almost certainly a legit screenshot.
I'm almost close to pulling a pro here and actually lighting a cigarette in my apartment. That's how messed up this is.
Bunch of under 18 Twitter femboys get callers. No matter how many times I read it, Furski's already said it once. You read it here, and then I read it again, and all I keep thinking is, why? Why are people like this? Oh.
What the? Oh.
Oh God.
Why?
Oh.
That created unpleasant mental images.
This is just so wrong.
Ew, they said the word pog.
I want to die.
It's just so...
Oh, bitch, it's muffin time.
It's just so wrong.
You can't see my face, but there is a level of disapproval that I am currently exuding that I don't have words to describe.
You can't see my eyes, but you can just tell how soulless they are right now and empty of life. This has scarred me in a way that few things can.
Oh my god. Is this a cult? Probably!
Where is the Death Star when you need it?
This is one of our... holy shit. I just want to say, guys, we're at 30 viewers right now concurrent.
Holy shit.
We got a lot of people here. That's great, guys. Because we're going to totally destroy your night by talking about this messed up stuff.
This is proof that Geo did nothing wrong.
Oh!
It's literally just Walmart brand dog collar, like with a fucking ID tag, made it like one of those fucking pet tag machines.
Bro,
That's
this is
What are you
proof.
talking about? I've never seen those at Walmart. That is some Spencer's sex shop shit.
This is proof that Dio did nothing wrong. Everything we know is a lie.
There's
Catboy
no
Ranch needs to be taken
timeline.
down.
There is no timeline where this gets better either.
Thanos, help us. We need you to snap your fingers again.
Oh no, wait, I take it back. The timeline where this improves is the timeline where the Cold War went nuclear.
It's the fictional timeline where Thanos had all the gems in one. And the Avengers are just like, whatever.
We'll talk about it towards the end, Shark. For right now, we're looking at this crazy stuff. By the way, if you guys would like me to order you a collar like this that calls you one of Kit's... I'm kidding.
I was about to, like...
Poor Aguadel, he just showed up and he's immediately traumatized.
Hey, Kuko Chat's here. Hey, Kuko Chat, guess what? See this collar right here? Yeah.
Give it
You
a
want to know
second.
what it was part of?
Like, you should literally show, like, the fucking bathwater picture on from the thread. Like, please do it.
Is it...
I
Was it
gave,
up at the top or
I
was
gave
it down?
Dylan a collar like that.
It should be at the top in the middle or some crap like that.
You guys want to hear something funny? I gave Dylan a collar like that, except it was more spiky.
Oh god.
Oh, Lord. You talking about this right here?
That is a big 10-4.
Bathtub estrogen.
What the fuck? This is
Well, yeah,
reaching
like-
parody type shit.
So, basically what I want you to do is I want you to take my bath water and inject it. Ugh.
Yeah, inject my fucking Breaking Bad levels of bathwater in your veins. That's totally not, like,
Hey.
approved by the FDA or any pharmacy.
Walter White knew what poison he was making. She just throws it into a fucking tub and gives it a good stir. There's a difference in skill.
You know,
There's a
I know
hard
that back
fucking
in the
difference in
day,
skill.
I know that back in the day, Rogue and Asterisk looked at some pretty nasty stuff. But did they ever look at something this cringe?
I'd say
I
different
don't
category.
Man,
I'm pretty sure they did.
I'm sure they have, but I don't think
just
in
don't
this
remember.
particular.
This is somehow worse than the lady who almost died from the fart jars.
Oh god. Oh, speaking of fart bullshit, apparently this one is involved in that shit too.
Yeah, Keffels is, like, on, like, a lot of, fucking tranny, like, porn sites, and that's what they've fucking done for a living. They were a fart dominatrix.
Oh god, why?
Oh,
What
okay,
mention the fart jar? Why?
okay. So, I would just. I'm gonna assume most of us are on the same page here. Like, what you do for your fucking hustle, that's your business. But when it starts bleeding into your day to day to this extent, to where you start doing this shit, you might have lost the plot. Just saying.
Yeah.
Imagine what she says whenever she rips ass in public. That's a free one.
Oh god.
If she
Then
doesn't say it,
Formed into a
they
bat.
probably think it.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
That was Wendy's.
Oh god. Hey, you think Keffels and Wendy Diego would get along?
I
Probably.
mean, probably,
no,
but
I don't think they get along.
Or you think
because
they
one
wouldn't
would
get
try to-
along because they're a lot alike?
No, I think they're two tigers on the same mountain. Yes, they might get along, but only one tiger can be on that mountain. One would try to breed the other, and then one would try to get the other to submit. Both, in the end, would probably die from HRT exposure.
Keffels has fart simps.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Rubber Shark. Really.
I hate you so much.
Just the term fart simp. That sounds like something that shouldn't exist.
It shouldn't exist. That's. Why? Why? I'm losing faith in humanity, folks.
God has left us for a reason. We are unworthy.
Okay.
This is why, kid. This is why God left. He left to go get cigarettes, milk, left Mary on the doorstep, and never came home. Because he saw what humanity would become and decided to go work on aliens elsewhere.
Yoshi said Winnie Diego at least had artistic talent. Keffel has nothing.
Did you say artistic or autistic?
Artistic.
Well, technically you're wrong because Keffel has fart jars.
And
Can
I
you
can't even be
imagine if she
mad.
rips? Imagine that if she rips a really, really loud and wet one and then quickly puts the lid on, sells that one for extra.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to think about this anymore.
Full juice.
I don't want to think about it anymore either, but we have to push. We have to push forward. We have to. It's down.
We're gonna
the
need
line.
a palate cleanser after this.
So,
This is just-
Lauren Southern calls out over deplatforming Destiny. You got a little bit of some info on this for me here, Furski?
That was pretty much the bitch on the news outlet that I was talking about. That was literally being like, we can't allow this to happen. The left can't win.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard of Lauren Southern in ages.
Bro, she's
Yeah,
clinging on to this to try to get some kind of clout for covering the internet boogeymans that are Kiwi Farms.
Hey, I already do that. That bitch needs to get her own stick.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that.
And then when Rogue comes back, it's gonna be like, hey, he does that too. So get your own shtick. He started it.
Go be a talentless hack somewhere else. This is our scene now.
I'm working this side of the street, Sherlock.
Yeah, and Dad just came back with milk, so get the fuck out.
Hey, David, I
Play
just took
primary
away your
source of
primary
income.
source
Please
of
leave me
income.
alone. Stop bullying trans people for content. Why would you admit to that?
Admit to what?
Because she's a dumb Dugan.
Like, one of the things that was up there is like, I just took away your primary source of income. It's like, you do realize that's how you get people to hate you, right? When you threaten their ability to put food on their fucking table?
Apparently, Ted
Oh, I think they know
comment-
that full well.
Apparently, Ted Comment says at least she's better than me, Volander.
I have no idea who that is.
Neither do I. Put it in stream suggestions. We'll look into it.
Dragon Lord Frodo is pretty bad.
I'm sorry, what?
Dragon Lord Frodo is also pretty bad.
With a name like that, my immediate thought was, let me guess, scaly foot fetishist, right?
No, potential rapist, pedophile, harasses girls at Pride Month, and thinks he's a black despite looking like a dumpy white trash individual. He also never wears pants. In his videos, he always walks around in loose-fitting underwear that you swear to God you can see his dick. He also
Cyrex?
dances.
He was an ass from Rogue
Nice.
Server. He was a
No, not
ContraPoint
Cyrex.
Oh, really?
Stories from the internet. Stories from the internet covers Dragon Lord Frodo a lot. So if you
Kazma,
want me to
I'll tell you
shill
what
somebody
you missed.
else,
You missed us going over this Keffels person, and it's bad. It's bad. So apparently this is Keffels versus Nulls and Kiwi Farms.
The main event.
He's a fan and reader of the forum, so he will most likely find this thread and bitch about it, since he has already been searching the forums for mentions of him. Don't worry though, he promises he will never lock his accounts, and he is neither coping nor seething, but probably dilating. Found myself on Kiwi Farms last night. LMAL, set up, I look hot. No you don't.
you look like the rough part of a turkey sandwich that I would throw away.
I've seen tightly coiled things on the lawn. I've seen tightly coiled shit on the lawn that has more personality than you.
I've seen shedded snake skin that's more appealing to look at than you.
From what we saw near the top of the thread, like, on a good day, they're like a 3.5.
I've seen more personality in a broken condom.
Oh, sick burn.
Yeah, a lot of wasted potential in one too.
I'm living rent-free in your head, and I'm kicking back on the couch in the apartment in your head. I'm drinking a beer and watching a game on the television. Could you be any more stupid?
It's posts like these, though, that make it seem more like the farms are living in their head.
See, yeah, have you ever played like a low intelligence playthrough in like Fallout, and you accidentally get an extra point of intelligence, which gives you a 2, and now your entire build's fucked up? This is Keffels on a daily basis. She thinks she's deep and brooding, but she's not stupid enough or random enough to be considered okay.
Buckle up, buckaroos. Unlike a lot of very vulnerable people they go after, I have a very strong support network, money, and a large community that supports me. I will most likely be flying. Oh, you're
Then why are you picking a fight?
She is ugly, and I would not have sex with her.
Ha.
In fact, if I had a choice, if she found me in a back alleyway way to pleasure her or die in the most gruesome and painful way possible, I'd choose the latter. I'd die.
Yeah, Casma, no, it is embarrassing for everybody that knows her at this point. And by the way, I was doing that voice from South Park. It's supposed to be, what is it, Jenner? With the tongue out. I'm not gonna wear a mustache. That's silly. Oh yeah, Caitlin, that's where you draw the line.
Oh yeah.
Huh? That's where you draw the line. Oh, don't put a mustache. That looks silly. Oh, you're such an asshole.
They're saying they're going to win, and it's like, win what? Win the
Not a
special
brand new
needs
car.
award?
Well, technically, she's not going to really win anything. In the best case scenario, which won't happen, she'll break even. But the fact that the farms is back up proves that she lost. So ha ha, ha ha, ha.
Not to mention, Null has literally stated that if worse comes to fucking worse, he has many other websites that are willing to host him, or like many other like protection, like for DDoSing and shit that like can fix this problem.
So he's like Hydra. If she manages to cut off one of his not trans heads, 14 more will pop out of the stump. She won't.
Exactly.
She won't win.
Yeah, not to mention, like, if Keffels actually wanted to sue Kiwi Farms for whatever stupid ass fucking reason, good fucking luck, because everything that is archived on her thread on the fucking Kiwi Farms is public domain, because the majority of shit that she has posted under her Catboy Ranch, like, shit, or even her personal account, is all, like, on Twitter. She willingly, with full knowledge, posted that shit, so anyone defending Keffels, I'm sorry, but we may be in a bit of a fucking pickle right now. Like, but you're not going to be allowed into the fucking precinct server. I will not stand for it. I will literally stand in the fucking doorway T-posing for dominance.
I just found out that the person who runs the website Notorious for doxing and harassing trans people covered me on his podcast today. If you stand by my earlier statements about protecting trans content creators from getting harassed off the internet, your support would mean a lot.
So,
Okay, Caitlin. Okay.
You're such an asshole.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. So they do understand that the bulk of, like, like the overwhelming majority of trans content creators, in air quotes, that get bullied off of platforms are like almost always, because I'm gonna assume that there's some that are not bad actors. I'm just gonna make that assumption.
Yeah,
But-
in every community you could say that. There's always like a potential that there's going to be bad actors.
Or
Like
vice
there are
versa.
good trans people. There
Yeah.
are good.
Rubber Shark. I want everything about my Catboy Ranch off the internet now.
But most, as far as I can tell, most of the ones that are, bullied off of various platforms, they do understand that that's usually because they've done some kind of
Well, there's 3 reasons, and I can explain on that further once you're done.
actively, like, there's some form of actively malicious for some fucking reason, and I do have a theory on this.
Kazma,
It tends to
if you get a
involve
video proof of
people-
that, I will buy you a drink personally.
Like, it for whatever fucking reason, it tends to involve either attacking other people for shining a light on them being a fucking turbo spurg, or it involves them fucking around with minors, which
Well,
I
there's
noticed.
other ones too. Like if they get called out for being too right wing or some other shit. Like the problem with being a transsexual or a transitioner, as I like to call them, they don't want to show their political side, because if you're anywhere near right leaning, your community will eat you. Like it's not
yeah.
a liberal or a Republican thing. It's those fucking idiots will eat their own. And if
Oh
you
yeah,
have one,
even if you're just like a relatively centrist person, they'll jump down your throat.
oh, they'll find a reason not to like you and deplatform you. That's just how toxic that group of people is, and it's not even just the bad actors. Most transsexuals or transistors who are out there will jump on a movement without even knowing what fucking flavor the Kool-Aid in the punch bowl is before they drink it. And the next thing you know, they find out it's cyanide and they're all going down with the fucking ship.
This is true. Tranny
Like
dumb.
it's
Also, I would just want to say, you know how like Kiwi Farms like found out like where Keffels hotel was when they were supposedly fearing for their fucking life, as they put it in like a YouTube video that they still have up on their channel, complaining about how bad the scary Kiwis are. They fucking like found their hotel room literally by like fucking finding out what kind of like fucking like hotels in the area had a certain color of bed sheets. That's literally fucking it. Because Keffels, in their infinite wisdom, thought it was a good idea to post a picture of their sweet little kitty cat online in the hotel room. And Kiwi decided, you know what? Let's pull like the fucking like he will not divide us, and let's literally fucking cross section every fucking like fucking hotel in this fucking area that has this exact style of fucking bed sheets. Funniest shit I ever fucking seen.
Yeah, a couple of I saw it mentioned in the server too, and Devil's Advocate like the Keffels got found again. This time it was from their doorknobs. How fucking incompetent do you have to be?
Very.
That is, there is just like, if you're actually afraid for your life, you don't fucking post pictures anywhere. That's not what somebody fearing for their fucking life does.
I'm on the run, but look at this nice hotel I'm at.
Exactly. It's like that's what that I can only imagine. That's what's running through their tiny little fucking smooth lizard brain.
I can just see it now on Twitter. On the lam, but I can't help but post that this hotel's breakfast is amazing.
No, what they literally did, they were like, hooray, I've triumphed over the Kiwi Farms. I'm currently hiding in a hotel. Don't worry, tranny friends, I'm safe. And it's like, Kiwi has something to say about that. Have 12 pizzas sent to your fucking dorm, bitch. It's like, not even like the SWAT shit. It's just like, okay, you want to play stupid games and win stupid prizes? Here, your stupid prize is like 13 Domino's pizzas.
Agrodel, it's
So,
almost like they
look at
want to be
this.
sniffed out.
There was a member and an organizer of the Communist Party of Canada until he resigned in 2020. After there was some controversy where he spread some lies.
Oh! Imagine my shock.
More details on his resignation can be found in this Reddit post. Reddit commies accuse him of being an opportunist and not a real commie. Oh!
Wow! When fucking commies are booting you in front of moving traffic, you fucked up. Because they take anybody.
Plus, like, not gonna lie, like, I heard from somebody that if you are openly, like, communist, like, the USA, like, revokes your fucking rights. Your basic human rights are revoked if you start saying, oh yes, I am with the Communist Party. USA don't fuck around.
I don't even think that's been a thing for a while. I'm pretty sure the Communist Party of America is still a thing. Like, they've tried to like, I don't think they have anything other than maybe a local office here or there, but that's about it.
Well, I'm just like saying in generality. Like, I heard from somebody now. This may not be fucking true. Like, by all means, fucking. They have stated that if you identify as a commie, that apparently America will just be like, nope, your rights are gone now. Bye-bye. We don't like commies in our state.
Okay, if America still had balls, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's been
And
a
it's
thing
probably
for
an
a long
old thing
time.
then.
I mean, in times of war, if we go to war with communists, anyone who identifies as a communist will probably be put in a camp.
Oh,
We're not going to execute them. We're not going to...
It'd
We're
be
not
like what
gonna
happened to the
torture them.
Japanese. They'd be stuck
Yeah.
here, basically, where they can let's be real. Basically, they'd be stuck somewhere where the government could keep an eye on them for the duration of the conflict, and then be let out once all the shooting stops.
I mean, there's like one guy in general who I know would be going to a camp, and that's that tranny Canadian guy or something. He's like Chris Chan, but like he was like in the Kiwi Farms for a while. I think it was Jack Thaddeus or some shit. I don't know.
After his career as a communist failed spectacularly, he deleted the Twitter account and tried to his real legal name and reinvented himself as Keffels, the Twitch streamer. It would be a Twitch streamers.
Yes, of
where
course
it
it
all
would be.
starts.
I mean,
Wait,
like,
have
Keffels,
you
like,
s-
doesn't... Sorry.
Go ahead. I can wait.
I mean, Keffels is not even, like, a real, like, Twitch gamer. They're just, like, one of those fucking shitty-ass, like, Twitch debaters that's like, oh, I'm gonna, like, rant about, like, the Kiwi for, like, hours on end and, like, not give a fuck because, like, why not? And it's just, like, okay, but it's just, like, there's, like, people that run podcasts and stuff, like, on Twitch, like, you know, the fucking... not gonna lie, the fucking Rage Pig, Ethan, like, Ralph, the fucking, like, ultra sexy Ralpha male, has, like, called out, like, his, Lord and Queen, as, like, Jim Medica would probably put it. He's like, yeah, his Lord and Queen, like, Queen Keffels, like, he's fucking saying, like, oh, I'd pay for her farts, and it's like, Jesus!
In all fairness,
Why did you have to say
in all
that?
fairness, the pay pig would latch his wagon to anybody who wanted to tear down Kiwi Farms, and then
Yeah, and that's
immediately
exactly
after
what he's doing.
immediately after winning or like getting the Kiwi Farms down, you know that he would swagger and bragger about all the fucking shillings he's about to make, and then he'll realize that the only reason why he even has a following
Poor
is because of Kiwi Farms, and the minute like the Kiwi Farms is down, he's gonna get no money anymore. People won't forgive the fact that Ralph took them down.
Yeah, not to mention he's probably gonna, like, take all the credit from Keffels, knowing, like, fucking Ralph. He'd be like, I did it all by myself! I
was
took
the
down the
force
Kiwi
behind
Farms!
it. I was forced behind it. They weren't ready. I brought Armageddon with my massive falling arm.
I'll be back with weapons.
Next thing you know, you literally, like, a new video is fucking leaked on, like,
even
Keffels,
better.
like, porn site, and it's just Ralph going, like,
It was me.
Oh.
I did it. Me and my horse wife. We took down the Kiwi Farms.
no, I'm fucking...
Pantsu.
It's like, I'm saying, like, next thing you know, like, as soon as this shit fucking blows over, he's gonna meet up with Keffels in real life, and he's gonna fucking, like, take a porn video of it, and he's gonna be nose deep in a fucking crack, and he's just gonna be like...
He's gonna do like the suey, like, fucking pig noises as he's eating her out. Yeah, that's not gonna end well.
Fucking, like,
What is
Keffels
this?
is grappling
Okay,
his face.
Kazma, I mean,
You see,
I understand.
Keffel-
I heard that Yanu really destroyed Elmo.
you see, fucking, him get up. He's like, "What is this?" He spits like a curd of something out.
Oh, gross. I'm, like, eating. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, on a side note, did
Look,
you know
Keffel,
his
if you destroy
horse
Kiwi
of a
Farms,
wife-
we're gonna get Kiwi Farms 2 Electric Boogaloo. So go ahead, do it.
his horse of a wife applied to be a VR tuber or VTuber or some shit, and she was like, she had a
Sarah
pair of
Jessica
panties on
Simpson?
her head. She had a pair of panties on her head, and she went to pull them down, talking about how like universally, you know, whatever they are, useful they are. And I swear to God, the moment she pulled them down, I saw discoloration, brown and red stains. I'm like, ah! 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 Skyrim death sounds, you know.
Well, if that's $10 you're saving every month, film, you know, you could send us that $10. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Misogyny
Quit
is
shaking your shekel can.
Misogyny is actually a worse issue for me than it is for cis women, because my womanhood is read as descriptive by a lot of the same men that sexually harass me.
Okay,
Yeah,
to
that's another
whatever
thing I
man
hate about
out there,
Keffels.
whatever man out there that's willing to lower their standards to hit on Keffel, good for you, mate.
You're such an asshole.
Fuck you.
I'm not gonna wear a mustache. That's silly.
Really? Really? That's where you draw the line?
That's where you draw the line, Keffels, huh? With a mustache?
Huh? A mustache? The thing that you used to actually be able to grow?
You're just such an asshole.
Yeah, but, like, fucking... Oh, sorry, Splint?
Oh, I was gonna say that tweet that was just up there is something about like people who are bullies are just mad they never had a hot emo GF in high school and never got over it, so they take their anger out on strangers on the internet. I could have read that a lot better. I'm sorry, but like
Yes,
as
I am upset because I never got a morbidly obese, gender fluid, blue-haired, extra piercing balloon as a girlfriend. Yes.
But
yes, that's exactly why I'm mad.
That is such a weirdly specific statement to me. That makes me
Think
go
that
like,
they're mad because of that.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
projecting.
They became the girlfriend. They became the girlfriend that they couldn't have
That's
because they're
projecting.
disgusting. They are disgusting, like inside and out. Their overgrown root beer flavored hoagie has been denied so many fucking times, has been untouched. They decided just to turn it inside out. And now it's a roasty that slightly tastes of distilled root beer.
Ah,
And
come
now
on,
no-
dude, stop.
Nobody still wants to touch them.
In regards to the ratios thing, Dreamy, I think it's because ratios provide an illusion of what would it be? Like basically like appeal to what the fuck is it, popularity or majority or some shit? Is that what
Kind
it
of
is?
like, oh, lol, my following, like, just fucking gave you the L on the internet. I'm such a giga chad. That's pretty much what it
Oh,
is.
dude, come on.
You mean-
Keep your fucking keys to yourself,
Ah.
dude.
Bro, what happens if like half of her followers are just like bots? Like most Twitter thoughts do? Do you know how easy it is to like gain a following on like Twitch or whatever? I could have it done in like a day. I choose not to whore myself out or flick
What
my
the
bean on
fuck,
stream.
dude?
Do you know how easy people have it, man? People who are hot and attractive whenever they play these games on fucking Twitter or pretend to play games in some people's
All right,
cases.
316 in the chat if you think this tweet right here is just really going that extra mile.
Read it.
That is made of pure cringe.
Real
Read it,
women, real women have a womb in quotation marks. So you're saying
Oh, no,
your
no.
mom became a man after I destroyed hers?
You didn't use the voice kit. You have to go back to it.
Real women have a womb. So you're saying your mom became a man after I destroyed hers?
Yeah, that's another thing with Keffels. They really like the certified hood high school classic joke of, I fucked your mom.
Yo, bro, I'm about to destroy your mom's pussy with my fist. Comes back an hour later. I missed the target. It smells like the brown downtown.
Why are you hanging out in Detroit, man?
Fuck you, Detroit.
Yeah, what up, Detroit?
Keffels versus J.K. Rowling.
I'm
yeah,
not going
she's
up against
fucking,
J.K.
like-
Rowling. That's silly.
Yeah. That's a whole other fucking beast right there. Keffels tried to ratio J.K. Rowling for her alleged, fucking transphobia.
I mean-
J.K. Rowling ratioed her.
Bro, didn't, J.K. Rowling become, a turf?
From what I understand, yes.
That's pretty based.
Yeah, it's because it's
Like,
people have their
Wasn't it-
reasons. We won't get into it.
wasn't J.K. Rowling, the one person who changed races around in her book just to match political opinions?
Yeah,
and when
she
that got
kind
her
of did that.
backlash,
Sadly.
when that got backlash, she went full fucking red pill and then took a handful of black pills too. And she was
Yeah.
like, you know what? No more gays, no more trans, everything is magic or some shit. And then
It was
I can-
Everything is magic. You do not know. You cannot imagine it. The whole man,
Well,
the whole world is divided into Deutschland. Wir einen, Heil Hitler.
balls of the
thing in
gibberish.
this world,
It
The
just
only
devolves
magical
into
thing
a
in this
Hitler
world-
speech.
the only magical thing in this world is a vagina and a penis. There is nothing else.
Well, I mean, if you
There
want
was
to see a
something-
magical version of that, you just watch that Pink Floyd video with the two flowers. You should be good.
Bro, can you imagine fucking J.K. Rowling getting super angry and ripping her shirt off as she turns into
By the
She-Hulk?
way,
which is also
anybody
a
from
terrible
Germany, I
show.
apologize. It was just a joke.
The exact thing that, from what I understand, that caused some kind of backlash or whatever the fuck, if there even was any, because I remember ages ago her trying to say, J.K. Rowling trying to say something about
Gandalf being gay.
no, it had something to do with Hermione and somebody
that she was
proceeded.
black.
Somebody, yeah, something about her being, she could be black, and it's yeah, no. To which somebody had posted a picture from a fucking printed book that explicitly described how Hermione looked. It was aggressively white British.
What does Hermione look like? Just watch the fucking movie, dude.
At this point, yeah, basically, you can talk shit about her actress all you want, but for all intents and purposes, now when people think of Hermione, they're gonna picture her.
In all fairness, it's a magical fucking world. You can make your skin tone whatever the fuck you want it to look like. You can also turn your penis inside out through magic. I'm not gonna judge. It's fucking magic.
What the fuck? Hold the fuck
J.K.
up.
Rowling, come after me instead. I came out as trans as a child, and I've been out as trans for 11 years. You are an old, miserable hag who uses your enormous reach to force trans people back in the closet. When you are gone, you will be remembered as a monster.
Now,
The last closet Keffel will ever know is her coffin.
Splint wanted to add something.
yeah, I've been watching the chat with the thing here. Apparently, Film Nerd tried to apologize regarding that server he was talking about. Kiwi Farms has gotten people killed, targets trans people especially, and has specifically targeted me. Will not be let back onto the server. I don't know what the fuck.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
Film Nerd,
Phil,
All film
please
nerd.
tell
Fuck
me you
those
weren't
guys.
trying to do some like recon, and you actually joined that Catboy server just to get information. I mean, if you did, that's badass. You know, you're going down into the trenches, but get out of there, man.
You didn't use your film nerd account though, right? Because you know.
That would have been a little dumb if he did.
I'm sure our lovely jubbly film nerd boy is much smarter than that.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get? Is he gonna get a pair of like Catboy ears and the choker in the mail? Because
God, I hope not.
Owned by Obscurus Loop. Where the fuck have I heard that name before?
I've heard it before too.
Wait a minute, wasn't that one of the people I was involved with, Channel Awesome
9/11?
or whatever the fuck? Because I think I remember the name from Jim's series on that guy with the glasses.
what were they called?
Obscurus Lupa.
Yeah, that's like one of them, I think. Give me a second to think. That is
Spoonie. That was...
Spoonie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I been guilty all this time?
I think it's either Spoonie or his wife, ex-wife.
No,
something. No, Spoonie didn't have a wife.
Hey, Salem.
She dredged up some crap from like a couple of years prior, or wherever the fuck, or months prior, just out of the fucking blue, unprovoked.
I was thinking pro Jared.
And
Is it safe to say that I could?
Fuck
Is
with,
it safe to say
Spoonie.
that I would fuck pro Jared?
Oh,
Is that wrong?
Lord.
Hey man, you do you.
I'd put like a little hook in his nose and just lead him around, you know.
Oh,
Make him keep
fuck.
the Sailor Moon cosplay. As I get off on that.
Also, what is with the people who are seeing the news and deciding it's more important to focus on me rather than what's going on with Roe versus Wade?
First of all, Roe versus Wade, and this is going to be my hot take on that, is that I just don't like abortion, man. I can see why it's necessary to happen, like, for 3 reasons. It's practical, it's reasonable, and it's painless. Like, if a baby's going to kill you, abortion is okay. If it's going to be a product of incest, that is a mercy to the child. It also can't hurt either one of you.
I'm
Just to let you
trying
know
to like.
that the precinct and everybody else in the precinct does not share Semi's point of view. Semi's point of view is his own.
It's mine alone. I don't give a fuck. I'll own up to that.
Yeah, no, everybody's got the like. That's part of the appeal, quite frankly. Like we all have our own like
That's part of the
views
deal in
on
the
shit.
precinct. We all have our own.
Do you
like,
know
thing.
how? Do you know how easy it is to adopt out a child compared to a 13-year-old, boy that you have mentally damaged?
Why do
I'm
you
just
think
trying
that
to like.
toddler murder's okay? Because it's easy.
I don't.
Yes, it is easy.
I don't think. Like, what the fuck were they even talking about? I didn't hear anything about this Keffels fucker until, what was it, like last week or whatever, when all this crap started happening? What the fuck were they even talking about?
Spurg shit.
Man, do they just think they're more important than they actually are? Because we're basically sitting here poking a retard with a stick, you know? Like, we're a bunch of fucking nobodies, and we don't pretend that we're anything more than that.
Ah, yeah, Salem, Mercury. Yeah, that one. Yeah, he almost pulled that off well if it wasn't for his extra large Jew nose. But you know.
Oh, God. Been going. When a person acts like a king and queen, they shouldn't be. Yeah, no, you're 100% correct, Dreaming. Like that is a level of smug the overwhelming majority of people are not entitled to.
Yep.
Bro, this is a woman who bottles farts in a jar. Man, I don't think that.
Man.
I don't think that smugness is off the table for her, man.
I mean,
Like-
we were just about to hit Keffels the porn star.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
So-
bottles and cans her flatulence. You think that anything is off the table for her? No. If anything, she's going to put cotton swabs in that and try to sell extra, you know? fictional
Okay, we're
fictional
going past that.
tampon fart. You know, it's
Oh, they look like a deranged. The fucked up thing is you know what? Fuck it. I'll throw them
she
a bone
wants your balls.
It looks so.
in this instance.
They look.
She has a
They
butt
actually they look like an
She
unappealing female.
she has an over like fucking you know the jawline from a man that has a butt chin. If you
Yeah.
look really careful, you can still see her fucking Adam's apple.
You know-
Maybe that's why they put
You
on a
know how
little
they
weight on the
say-
neck to hide it.
You know how they say that there's certain like female and male actors that have like that they do the crazy so well because you could see it in their eyes that they got the crazy eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I see here. This looks like an extra for Misery, dude.
Honestly,
She looks like what's her name's retarded brother. After she was killed, she took up the mantle and got the writer back into the house and
I mean, chat, look at this picture.
chopped off his
Look at
balls.
it. Imagine
Oh, look,
seeing
not even
Keffels in the
bullshit.
mirror 5 times, and this, at night, and this is what pops up.
What was it? What was it like the thing you talked about, the hotel shit where the guy was a writer? What was her name?
Misery. Yeah.
Misery. Imagine this being Misery's brother. Fuckery.
Yeah.
After his sister was killed, he became his sister, took the writer back to his house, and instead of like breaking his legs, he chopped off his balls and made him a femboy.
no, Yoshi, I think that was somebody else who almost died from the fart jars.
Femboy.
It's like, I mean, just think about it. You just say Keffels in the mirror 5 times, and you turn on the light, and this is standing behind you.
Oh, if you turn the light back on in time, you get a free fart jar that explodes.
I thought you were saying a free fart.
No, you get a jar that immediately explodes.
A jar that's just floating in the middle of the air. It's just like, and it explodes.
Or it drops to the
Wow.
ground just in time.
It's like one of those like movie stereotypical farts, like.
Like a mushroom cloud. Keffel, Lord of Stank.
Keffel, acolyte of
Oh
Nurgle.
God, are they trying to do dominatrix shit? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, it was also financial combination.
Keffels versus the Canadian police?
Wow, you have to be like truly autistically retarded to get on the Canadian police's radar. Those
Why?
are the
Because they're
nicest,
so nice?
Those are the
Yeah,
nicest.
I thought you were going to say that.
Dude, not only that, like they are the most understanding police force in the world. You know that? Like unless it's like a very violent crime, even if it's something like you get caught with like a lot of drugs, they're like, it's okay, we understand. Like they don't really go at you like other police
You're
departments
like,
do.
boy, you want us to help you clean up your drugs? You also want my left leg? Sure.
The Canadian people are so overly polite, broadly speaking, that supposedly they had to make a fucking law saying that apologizing at the scene of an accident cannot be considered an admission of guilt in the incident.
Imagine finding the one angry Canadian that if you wreck into them, they turn around and they deck you in the schnoz. Like, oi,
Is that supposed
sorry
to be
about
her right
that.
now? Or is
oi,
supposed to be
sorry that
them
you're
right
such
now?
a white.
Probably.
Sorry.
On August 9, claiming swatted by the Canadian police. Claiming that they were swatted by the Canadian
We're gonna
police.
break down your door. Sorry. We're breaking it
Oh,
in
wait,
now.
sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, we accidentally knocked over your gaming stand. Sorry, we'll pay for that.
Get down on the ground. We're gonna put
Oh,
your gloves on.
look.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that! That fucking bathtub
Okay.
full of HRT. Don't worry, we'll drain it.
This isn't a dig at you or your line of work, kid, but like, are the police in some places just fucking brain dead? Like, do they not know how, like, okay,
The
this
thing
person's
is that
making...
if it is a legitimate sounding report, especially, you have to remember, even though Canada is Canada, you have to remember right now all the shooting events that have been going on in so many places that swatting nowadays, I hate to say it, and I'm telling my viewers right now, don't do this shit. But it has become, to quote Doom, even simpler. You know, because everybody's on edge with the school shootings. You have no idea, bro. I got I got contacted by like 5 different security companies that I used to work for, and they're all like, "Hey, we'll give you a part-time job if you come work to armed security at this school." Like I am.
Fucking damn it, bro.
Yeah,
It's just...
like people are going nuts, and yeah, you know, even though a lot of it has happened here in America, you also have to look at everything going on across the world. Look at England right now. England is having the worst summer they've ever had. It is hot as hell over there for them. To where me in Texas, 90s is considered you know, this is standard summer. 90s over there for them is hell. And you have to remember, unlike here in America, where 90% of us have AC in our house, whether it's a window or central unit, UK doesn't have air conditioning.
For some reason, and I find that very odd, because it's not like they're not available there.
No, it's not that they're not available. It's just that it's such a tempered climate. It's
You know
such
what?
a tempered.
I just thought of something
right,
I really
climate?
wish I hadn't.
It's
Climate.
It's such a tempered climate, bro. Around this time of the year, their normal temperature is 69 to 73.
It also rains like twice a day,
Ugh.
I mean,
from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Can you imagine though how much stank these people come whenever they get out their house? Like,
no,
their
but
sweat,
can you imagine
their-
heat, bro? Heat.
No,
will
no, I
make
can.
Heat makes people do crazy shit.
Bro, I used to live in a house with a proper air conditioner, and it was like a fucking oven. 110 all the fucking time.
Bro,
I was baking, my guy.
Back in the day, I used to go. Back in the day, I used to spend the night at a friend's place, and he lived in what we quote unquote called the ghetto around here.
Mm-hmm.
And those houses there were cinder block walls. So as hot as hell as it was during the day, at night for some reason the cinder blocks would keep the heat in. So the only way you could cool off at my friend's house was to take a very cold, refreshing shower. But as soon as you stepped out of that shower, bro, you started sweating like if you just ran a freaking 30-mile marathon.
Yeah. Anyway, the point that I was getting is like, okay, you know what? First time, you know, it's kind of understandable when it comes to like private persons. It just seems like with the swatting thing, it's like, okay, first time was not legit. Somebody was trying to fuck with this guy. It's like, okay, yeah, they've got their fucking stuff here, but it's like, okay, first time wasn't legit. Maybe don't be so quick to quick on the draw the second go around when you already know somebody is trying to fuck with whoever's had the cops called on them.
Well, it takes time to get them on a no SWAT list. I mean,
Let's see.
Well, shit,
and some
I gotta find out how they sound.
When I went into the hallway and then saw that assault rifle, I screamed and I
That's it. I'm already pissed. There's no such thing
What?
as a fucking assault rifle. God. Triggered.
Automatic weapons are like de facto not legal anywhere. In the US, you have to go through so many fucking, like, my family knows, like, gunsmiths and shit. Like, you have to jump through so many fucking hoops.
well, unless you have a
AR.
gun.
AR stands for assault rifle. No.
No, it stands for Armalite rifle, you
Stands for
uneducated little shit.
Armalite.
Fuck this person.
Well,
Fuck
time
everybody
out.
who keeps misunderstanding
Time out.
what automatic means.
Time out for a second. Do you know that you can go to gun shows and get things almost without any like paperwork?
Yes.
That is not-
Unfortunately, a gun show.
Where I live at it is.
It depends on
Like,
what you're getting, because the gun shows around
all
here,
three of my guns. I got all 3 of my guns from a gun show. No paperwork.
Yeah,
no
if you're getting
psychiatric
them,
eval.
if you're getting them from a vendor who just happens to go to, like, their main way of, like, selling crap is gun shows, they usually have shit so that they can just do a quick background check and you can just go around, look at the other crap while it goes
she
through.
has a soulful voice.
But
Like, I own a
private
Desert Eagle.
transfers.
I own a Glock. I own a
Yeah, if you bought those just
it's
from some
not
random,
really.
No. This person does not deserve to have an animal.
Oh, absolutely not.
Animal needs to be someone needs to save that baby. No. You don't deserve to have an animal. Well, that's it. I'm going to stop looking at the Kiwi Farms people because that's going to make me... I'm already losing more IQ points than I want.
Yeah,
but,
that was... Sorry, I
want to do a palate cleanser?
I mean, we could just try to find something funny. I mean,
Okay. Look up. I posted it in the staff room. Meeting room. Meeting room. I swear to God, kid, Phil, if like you accidentally switch over to like porn, we're all gonna give you shit for it.
No.
All right, just make sure your incognito tab is closed, my guy.
You talking about this scientifically accurate Barney?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks, we're gonna watch a little video here, like a palate cleanser. Oh, and just so that you guys are aware, before I play it, yes, we have been keeping up with the Chris Chan information. No, the whole escaping from jail thing is not proven. It's just another one of those. Well, he
wouldn't have been able to do it. Like,
it's just another one of those out there stories.
Okay, can I interject on that once you're done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, when they bring like Chris into like not the interrogation, but to the courtroom, he is cuffed like almost 360 around himself, and they only uncuff one link of the chain so he can take a shit, wipe his ass, and go back. Like, there is no other way that they're going to do that. Like, his wrists and arms are still going to be heavily restrained. He won't be able to run.
Now,
so slipping out of a fucking window isn't going to happen for him either, because
he's a fat fuck.
Yeah, he's a fat fuck. Now, whether or not the lawyer is going to get him off, hey, that we still can't say.
Okay, let me put it this way: if he wins, he loses. If he loses, he loses. The only thing that's going to happen if he wins is we get more content. The issue with like losing is they're going to put him in. If he wins the thing and gets put into an insane asylum, that's it. It's over. We will get no more content from Chris or no more contact from Chris. That will be the end of Christery.
Yeah.
If he wins, he loses. If he loses, he loses. Just probably for a shorter time.
By the way, I want to apologize for, like, because I was starting to get real fucking nasty there regarding the firearm talk. Because...
No, it's okay. It triggers me too.
Yeah, that's a thing that I actually, like...
Weren't you going to watch a scientifically accurate?
No. It's just that somebody else was saying for one other thing. I looked that up, Cass. Was that what you're talking about? That looks like little cheeky things. Anyways, let's see what's up with this.
Yeah.
Scientifically accurate Barney the dinosaur. He's a T-Rex and ripping flesh is what his arms were used for. Barney had a septic bite, evolutionarily perfected. If you got away, you still would die, cause a bite would get infected. Seriously, kids, get out of there. The hunters are trying to drug him. Why the hell's he in a house, and why are you trying to hug him? I hope the state takes you away from your irresponsible parents. Barney's jaws were like a vice, crushing 5,000 pounds per square inch. All I hear are children's screams I'll never forget. Blood curdling cries as they're torn in half. long, 20 feet high. This seems so insane. Some maniac said, put him in clothes and let him drive a freight train. Barney would eat his best friends, baby Bocciana.
Oh, no, dude.
He'd tear them into tiny shreds if he was
I'll be right
scientifically
back.
accurate. Also, the last thing you'd want from a T-Rex is the I love you, you love me song. 'Cause scientists estimate a T-Rex dick could be up to 12 feet long.
Jesus. I knew something like that was gonna come out eventually. Thanks a lot, Semi. I knew it was there somewhere.
Like, to be honest, if you just watch the scientifically accurate Barney one, that is literally my favorite out of the entire series, just because it goes with the original Barney theme. And it's like, us as kids, we always made fun of the fucking Barney song, like saying Barney was gonna shoot up a school or something like that to the tune of the fucking nursery rhyme of like the fucking show intro. This just makes it perfect.
Yeah, it does.
Man, I don't even remember ever watching Barney as a kid.
It was kind of brain rot fucking content for kids. It wasn't anything like special. It was like for kindergartners and elementary students, like learning ABCs and stuff like that. Like the dinosaurs were just mascots. They weren't there to like learn about dinosaurs, which if you think about it, like when your fucking like show is about like how they frosted a snowman, a fucking dinosaur plushie. Like, you think they would, like, learn about dinosaurs, but no, it's all like, hey, guys, let's learn about friendship.
You ate Jim. All right, well.
Funnier than the racist Veggie Tales.
Oh, yeah, there's, like, that fucking video about Bob.
Semi, anything that you want to plug, and don't say me, because I swear to God.
Okay, I won't say you. Splint.
Run, Splint.
Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I didn't say you. I didn't say Furski. I didn't say anyone else. Are you happy now, kid? Are you happy?
Yes, but in true reality, is there anything you wanna tell
No,
me?
not really.
Okay.
I don't really have any videos, anything besides this. So.
Split, go ahead and tell them about your wonderful artwork.
Hold on a moment.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna not be lazy
Do it
this
now.
time and actually grab a couple of links, because these are actually, god damn it, I keep forgetting I gotta fucking A. There it is. Okay. So 2 things, Twitter and Newgrounds, those are the things that I usually use. I just popped them into the chat. I do have a DeviantArt as well, but I haven't uploaded anything there in ages. I really need to get back on that. But
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
But yeah, that's what I got. I don't expect to get anything out of this. It's kind of why I didn't really bother linking before either. But no, that's it for me.
Furski.
I am a VTuber on Twitch. I plan to like get some new games next month, so I will be having new content to play. Like you can follow me at
you roboted halfway
twitch.tv.
through that. You roboted halfway through that.
No,
it sounded like nude content. I heard nude content or lewd content.
Oh my god, dude.
No, new.
No, it was
new.
a robot. It was a roboting. I swear.
I believe you, Semi. But like,
All
yeah,
right.
like, follow me at twitch.tv/Furskadoodle. I am a fucking stupid orange dog, and I get bullied by kids.
Yeah, I don't know if my links actually went through. It doesn't look like they did.
Oh, and
well.
if you pay a certain tip, she'll get hit by a train on train.
Yep. I have to be affiliate for that, but Truck Coon will be on standby for when I reach that affiliate mark. I just need like a couple more followers.
Truck Coon will come and take her to Isekai Paradise.
I
Well,
don't want
guys,
to be real dog girl.
let's see. I think I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all know that we got the Discord. We've got the Patreon. Currently, we don't have any art golds up. Probably this week's regular stream. We'll see if we can hit an art gold. Still no word.
Well, isn't the
on,
stream locked down at the moment?
Still no word on when Rogue will be streaming again. But I've already got it set to where it's like, if he posts anything or he puts up anything, I got like the little alerts. So, yeah.
Like,
Other than that,
quick
guys,
question,
it's gonna be it.
Wait. Isn't the Discord locked down at the moment?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah, it is locked down,
yeah.
kid.
No, I'm
You
sorry.
doofus.
Well, the
All right,
Discord's
on that
locked
note-
down for the moment, but we'll let you know when it's back up. Anyways,
that
guys,
note,
you
get
all,
fucked.
y'all take it easy and have a good night. And I will be sure to let you know when we got more content coming down for y'all. Until then,
Yeah.
stay frosty.
Yeah, what are you still doing here? Get the fuck out. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful night.
Hi, repeat the same.
I'm going back to my cell.